Well, hello there, and welcome to my greenhouse build. This is the only plan I have. It's kind of a sketch. I've changed the numbers a couple times. There's going to be a bench that's also a water tank in it. There's going to be a sink. It's going to be a tractor. In fact, that basically is a tractor that I'm working on because I want it out of the garage, which is a huge mess and needs a lot of work. But that's what I'm going to be doing all summer. Just cleaning things up and making it look good. So, this is the start. This is what it looks like right now. This is the pallet, which I'm going to disassemble. And I'm supposed to be getting a bunch more to also disassemble, which is going to provide most of the wood for the greenhouse, which is going to be back here. As you can see, I've got yard waste and dirt piled up. It's a big mess back here. The greenhouse is going to go about that far. Leave some of the garden. But what I'm going to do here, it's going to be a little different than I've seen done on any of these other videos I've watched on YouTube. I'm going to go find the far wall of the greenhouse, and I'm going to stake it out, dig down to where I want the foundation level to be, and then I'm going to put 3 concrete support posts, and then the poles will go on top, the uprights, and put a little trench across there for when, well, actually it's going to be a little more complicated than just putting a trench there, because the raised garden bed is going to be both inside and outside of the greenhouse. Never seen it done like that, but I thought I'd do it because I can. And I'm trying to build the greenhouse so that it's going to have a lot of natural ambient heat retention for winter time and all that. So dirt's a good insulator. So I'm going to have one that's going to be mostly dirt wall on this side. There's going to be a sliding barn door across the front of it, which I still need to research a little more of how well that kind of a door secures to keep cold out. I'll see if I do it differently. I'm sure I'll talk about it sometime. But anyway, that's the basic idea of what I'm going to do right here, right now. So what I'm going to do, I've never done it before, is put this on slow motion or fast motion, whatever, and I'm going to let it tape be putting the stakes out, because I'm not going to use a ruler that much. I'm just going to get it, and then I'm going to approximate it with string and square it up with string and little tiny poles. So that's what's going to happen. So I really screwed up my time-lapse video. I obviously had no idea what I was doing with an iPad on its regular mode. I had to slow it down on the editor so it was even watchable. But anyway, I did a lot of different things here that I really wish I had time to explain, but because the wind blew over the camera right at the end of this, it's going to cut off real quick, and I didn't catch the rest of it because, well, I'm not very observant. Anyway, I changed the length a little bit. I came across, couldn't get a nail in the wall because I was stupid and should have just used a screw instead of trying these little tiny nails I was using. But anyway, the point is I measured around and got the approximates of where the 2 corners needed to be. Okay, so it might not look like it, but I've got a nice square area. Well, it's a rectangle, but I should have gone through here by now and added all the commentary I wanted to, but I did want to make sure one point came into this. You only really need to measure one length when you're doing something like this, and that's that cross length. And as long as that is the same distance from there, it doesn't matter how long that is, as long as that distance is the same as that distance to there. So as long as those both are in a nice line, perfect line, then getting the rest of the building square is the cross measurement. So that cross measurement is the one that you have to actually measure. And I'm still amazed that I made that stake eyeballing it by about 2 inches. Pretty good. Anyway, that's it for video number 1, planning your foundation for a greenhouse. I hope you liked the video. It's stupid, yes, I know, but like it, subscribe, tell all your friends, make sure they come and hear my stupid jokes, and otherwise just have a wonderful day. I'll see you at the next stage.